What was your initial evaluation after watching everything that you saw from Saturday night?
Kind of had it pegged after the game. You know what I saw out there on the field. Sometimes that doesn't happen that way. Sometimes, man, you're way off base. But I knew we missed a ton of tackles. I knew they had a lot of yards after missed tackles. I knew some of those things really hurt us, and so. But I do think up front, both sides of the ball, you know, we held our own. I mean, I think we matched up pretty decent there, both sides. When they got us in space, we had issues.
Kyle and even you after the game talked about how the offense was gaining some traction in the second half. Did you see that on film as well, and how can that jump forward and go into this week as well?
Well, some. I mean, you know, the one we say, you know, the one field goal we had, it was a 79-yard run. So I don't know if that's sustaining a drive or not, to be honest with you. But, you know, we did some good things on offense. We protected the quarterback really well. I was proud of our offensive line. You know, not a ton of drops. You know, a pre-snap penalty or two wasn't good, but you know, we got to be better. We got to be more explosive, and Virginia may have had a lot to do with that. But moving forward, we have to be more explosive.
What kind of a challenge is Wofford on Saturday?
A big challenge. You know, they ended the year on a really good note. Two rivals, Citadel and Furman, and beat both of those guys at the end of the year. And, you know, Furman at the time I think was ranked 6th in the country maybe. And then they come and beat a playoff team like Gardner-Webb, who's been in the playoffs the last 2 years. It says a lot about the personnel that they have. They've got good personnel. I think they're playing with a lot more confidence. You know, they lost some games early in the season, some close ones. And they hung in there. So, you know, they're going to be a team that's going to come in here very confident, I think. No question, and they should be confident. You know, they've been playing good football. Last 3 times they walked on the field, they've been playing really good football. You know, last 2 times we walked on the field, we've walked off with losses, the playoff game and then this one. So, you know, we got to have a lot of confidence in what we're doing and feel good about ourselves. But, you know, Wofford's a good football team. They play in a really good league, so it'll be a big test for us.
Talked about your guys looking like it was a job and not having fun Saturday. Have you seen anything different in practice Tuesday and Wednesday that will translate onto the field Saturday?
I think so. You can kind of see the conscientious effort out here, even in practice. It's hard in practice, but, you know, you can see a conscientious effort of, you know, when a play's being made that people are going up to them and congratulating them. You know, I kind of lit into them on Sunday in our team meeting, and I wasn't happy about that. I don't know, but now that you say it, I guess I did say it seemed like a job out there, and I don't even remember saying that, but obviously I did. It just felt like that out there, and you know, we got to play with emotion, excitement, energy. But you know, I can see it a little bit better out here in practice, so we'll see how that translates.
Is there anything you saw on tape that this week in practice maybe you changed, whether that was personnel or how you go about things, or anything else?
No, I mean we do what we do, and again, I know Virginia had a lot to do with some of the things that happened on the field, and you know, I think their skill players were really good. And I think the quarterback was really good. You know, we had a couple chances. He scrambled one time, and Donnie Hoylett should have had him on the ground. He pulls out of it, and we come out of coverage, and they, you know, complete a 17-yarder on 3rd down. You know, those were the things against teams like that. You have to have him on the ground. You can't let him convert something. Now, we actually did defensively. I think they were 3-11 on 3rd down, so we did get off the field. You know, in those situations, and even on 4th down, we got off the field a few times. So nothing really major. We got to tackle better. We got to emphasize that for sure.
Softball for you, just to be back at home and
play
in front of your home fans. How excited are you for the home opener?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to be at home. You know, I guess we got back-to-back at home here, and you know, I think a 3:30 game is fun to play, and it's not too early, not too late. Hopefully we get a great crowd out here for us, and I know our guys like playing on this field.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely like a punch in the face, but we've definitely been recuperating in the locker room. I mean, we got a lot of motivation. We're getting ready for Saturday. So we're excited, ready to the next game, so ready to handle business.
What do you all know about the Terriers coming in, heading into Saturday?
I mean, they're a good team. I mean, they've upset Furman, beat Gardner-Webb, who's a playoff team, so we're expecting them to be a good team, and we're just ready to play.
What'd you learn about yourselves?
I mean, I feel like we kind of learned a lot. We need to be able to, like, whenever we get punched in the face like that, we have to be able to get back together and be able to recoup and be able to fight back. It's definitely just like a learning moment for everybody. I mean, it's just taking a step back. You just have to see it for what it is and just know we have to get better. So we're excited.
Coach talked about excitement level and maybe ramping that up a little bit and it looking too much like a job and not having fun. Did you guys feel that?
Maybe a little bit, yeah. We definitely did not have enough energy or excitement. It's definitely been a focus for us this week. All these practices, we've been trying to bring a lot more enthusiasm. So hoping for Saturday we can do that. So.
Why do you think that was, though? I mean, what can you put your finger on why that? Because you agree with him, but why?
Yeah.
Why did that happen?
To be honest, I feel like we were kind of lacking an identity as a defense. I mean, of course, we have people like Tristan Wheeler, who have been leaders for 5 years. They leave the program. So after them leaving, you know, it's kind of like, who do you look to now? So that's kind of been our focus this week, is just being able to have leaders emerge and really just come together as a team. So, yeah.
How comfortable are you when thrust into that kind of a role? How much can you do that?
I believe that I can be a leader on this team. I mean, that's a goal of mine. I'm trying to push that every day. So if somebody needs to be that person, I will be. So I'm ready for it.
Coming back home opener to play here at Robins Stadium, how excited are you to another season?
I mean, I can't wait. I mean, we worked all summer, all last season, or all off season for this. So just really been counting down the seconds till we get to play. So I can't wait.
It felt good because it was my first collegiate game, and I haven't played in over a year, so I was like happy. It was like warm for me. So like me just being able to be in the game early and like contribute to the team, it was like I'm happy. So
as an offense, what do you guys take away from what you were able to eventually start building against an FBS team, especially in the second half?
Well, we start building like on our communication and our plays, like watching film, all that. And once that just happened, we just kept doing it just to grow better and be better as a team.
Did you get a glimpse of what you guys can be on offense in the second half, and you know how excited do you all get to see what you've been working out on here all month start to actually pay off on the field?
Yeah, and these guys know that we are capable of what we have going on, and we already know we have a special group. So we just want to continue to be better and make each other better as we go on.
Pretty big.
Running backs by committee is going to be the way it's going to be for a while this season?
I don't know. We'll have to see about that one. But so far, yes. I say yes.
Had a pretty big workload on Saturday. How were you feeling on Sunday after facing off against Sparta 14?
I mean, my back was a little hurt, but I just wanted to go see the trainers so they could just help me get better, so I could stay on track to playing the next week.
You all want the ball all the time, obviously, but how comfortable are you and Jamal and Zach with, you know, the way it played out in game one and the competition probably that'll make you all better moving forward?
Yeah, like we really focus on the competition part, but we also communicate as a group. So like stand together, and we don't want nobody to like feel alone, break apart. So we just talk to them, and then we focus on what we got to do and get better.